Hello, welcome to FoodtokTV. I am Mayumi and today is a Friday. So Friday lunchtime, I just feel like I'm gonna make some Japanese sushi roll today. It's very easy, but this actually the sushi roll is not like a typical raw fish. I know some people love the raw fish and sushi style. Some people don't like the sushi style. So today is at lunchtime, so I'm gonna make something like easy to make, but it's more like not using like non-fish. I mean, I do use a fish, but everything is gonna be a cooked one. So that's kind of like a sushi roll I'm gonna make. So who's ready to taste my sushi roll? So thank you so much for joining. Welcome everybody. Tap on the screen. Happy Friday. Cheers to my drink. So I'm gonna introduce the ingredients. I'm gonna make a sushi roll today, Japanese sushi roll, for kind of desire for more lunchtime, or maybe like it's great for more lunchbox or something. So that's what I'm going to make today. So it's so good, kind of goes with that. So I'm gonna go through the ingredients, how to make the Japanese sushi roll. There's so many different ways to make it. And hello everyone, hello. So welcome to join. And so are you hungry? Are you hungry for my sushi roll? Okay, so there's typical one, but I think I'm gonna introduce my protein source today. So I'm not gonna use a fresh sashimi. So I'm gonna use a little bacon. Who has a bacon? Okay, who likes the bacon? And then I'm gonna use this chicken. Okay, chicken gonna be one of the things, so you can kind of hint how I'm gonna make the sushi roll. Okay, and then I do have this little salmon fillet too. So those gonna be my protein sauce. And okay, sorry, my Momo golden doodle. It's always actually when I started doing the live, she wants to go outside. I don't know. Every single time, I don't know how long I've been doing this show, but every single time when I started the show, my Momo, she wants to use the bath. Okay, anyway, so okay, those are the protein one. Again, the salmon, chicken, and I'm gonna use some bacon. And I was just debating to using the egg too, but I think I'm not gonna use the egg for that one, for the sushi roll. And of course, to making a sushi, you need to have some nori. This is actually the fresh one. Once you open it, and then if you don't use it, basically it's gonna get a little soggy. So in case you get a soggy one, I'll share with you how you're gonna do that too. So that's the one. So if you like the sushi, if you feel like a sushi today, there's so many different kind of variety of sushi. So as I mentioned, I'm not gonna make using a fresh raw fish today, so I'm gonna have more like, I think a lot of people, 99% will be the favorite one. Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna make it today. So and then always it's nice to have like, this is actually the katsuobushi. It's called the katsuobushi, which is the bonito flake. To have this one it smells like a fish, but I think a nice smell aroma, like not a fried fish smell, but it's kind of like this kind of like bring into some little Japanese flavor. And I'm gonna show you when you're gonna use this one a little later. Okay, and then I'm gonna have some, this is Japanese panko. There's no seasoning. It's very nice and crispy too. We can use that too, so do that one. Yes. More than okay, great. I'm just reading everybody's comment. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to my show. Okay, so and then I do have the egg. I'm gonna use egg for something. So this has a protein, so I guess I'm not gonna use as a egg in a part of the sushi roll, but I think I'm gonna use for something else. So I'll share with you. And then veggies, actually you need a sushi rice. So sushi rice, I normally do like you know, when I start a show, I started doing even like making a sushi rice, then putting like a vinegar and then a wait. But normally with my 60-minute show doesn't get enough for like a cold or like a cool temperature. So I always kind of ending up at eating at the kind of like a warm rice, like a warm sushi rice. So today I decided I already made it. This is actually a pre-made sushi rice. So fresh rice, and then we're just gonna put the vinegar. And I'm kind of explain that how I'm gonna put in this one and why I do, because it takes time to kind of cooling down. So I'm explaining that how to make this one too. Okay, so that, and for veggies, and we're gonna use some avocado. Who likes avocado? And so avocado goes really well. Where is that? Okay, avocado. So I think I'm gonna use maybe 2. We'll see, 2 avocado. And it's nice to have the always for like the red onions. So I have a leftover red onions. I'm gonna use that one. And then it's nice and crunchy one. So I have a romaine lettuce too. So I'm gonna use that one. So that's gonna be my veggies to go today. And then, so the last piece, what I need is actually what kind of like flavors and sauce and all the stuff. What do I need to prepare for that? So there's a lot. There's a lot. Oh, the most important one is this one. Most important one is this one. Who has this one? This is actually the one to make a sushi roll. Do you have to have it? I think, I mean, I guess some other stuff, but this is actually the really nice one. You can buy, you can probably order somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna use like sushi roll, like sushi making like this. So this is actually a little technique you need to use it to making like nice one. So I will share with you when I started doing this one. Okay, so then lastly, we need all different kind of ingredients. Yes. So who's craving for? I'm making like a Japanese sushi roll today. Who like the Japanese sushi? There's so many different kind of one. Who liked it? Who already can make it? Who's already making all the time for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I don't know whoever eating a breakfast. I never had a people eating a Japanese sushi in a breakfast, but yeah. Anyway, that's another story. Yeah. So then the other thing is ingredients. What kind of ingredients you need? So most the favorite one, the Japanese ingredient is this one. What is this one? This is the soy sauce. Soy sauce called shoyu. So shoyu is a soy sauce. Yeah, shoyu. So we need a shoyu. And then it's nice to have a ponzu. Ponzu, do you know the ponzu? It's kind of like citrus kind of flavor with like, but if you don't have it, I'll share with you. Actually, how you make this ponzu is actually, if you have a simple way to make it, if you have a shoyu, soy sauce, and then if you have some little vinegars, put it together, and you can even like squeeze either a little bit of lemon or even lime together, and then that would make up to ponzu. Yeah. So if you don't have a ponzu, like, oh, I don't have a ponzu, then don't worry. You'll make your own ponzu like this. Put it together, and you can make your own ponzu. Okay. And then I might use some ketchup, your favorite ketchup. I don't know if your favorite or not your favorite. Okay. So I think I might use this one. Especially for today's menu, I think I might adding a little bit here. And this is actually the bulldog and tonkatsu sauce or something. You can try to make it. You can Google and you go YouTube how to make it this kind of tonkatsu sauce. But it's nice to buy it. It's always ready to use it. So it's kind of like Asian kind of flavors on this one. So we do that. And then this is actually one of my another favorite, like anybody like to use some teriyaki sauce, which is you can make that too. I done many teriyaki sauce flavors, very easy. How to make teriyaki sauce is, so this is actually teriyaki sauce in the bottle. Says a Japanese barbecue sauce, but it's not like American barbecue flavors. It's more like teriyaki sauce. But if you don't have a teriyaki sauce, basically you can use with shoyu and blend in with little sugar. I don't have a sugar here. Sugar, and then you're gonna adding a little bit of mirin, which is like actually a combination with a little sugar and the sake, and then just at the end you're just blending a little bit the tiny bit of vinegar here, and that would make up to the teriyaki sauce. Okay, so if you don't have it, again you can make that. And then I always know, oh, this is actually my favorite, the vinegar, the special vinegar. It's not a nice and clear vinegar, so I think I might use that one. Yeah, later. And then I always like to have on the side like sweet chili sauce, just because just has adding some little spiciness. And so that would be that one. And then the most important, sushi goes with the wasabi. Who like the wasabi? Wasabi is actually, it's very like, it has a paste here, but the real wasabi, if you have it, you can kind of graze it, and that's super awesome one. But I don't think anybody carry the wasabi, the fresh wasabi. So we have to buy this tube one. So those are the ingredients we have. Everybody got that part? Yes. Are you excited to making together? Okay, so Sorry, I think I have a lighting here, so if I miss your message and you like my apron, I got a brand new apron. It's very nice color. I love it. It's very nice quality. It's very soft, very nice. Yeah, nice apron makes me happy to cooking, very positive. So, okay, so let's start making. So which one first? So which one first is, so we had to start making the protein one. But before protein, I think it would be nice to cutting some. I always like to try to cut, like, I don't need to changing so much, but let's start with cutting a little bit of avocado. Should I do it? Maybe should I not doing it? Okay, you know what? Let's go, but no, I think, let me, okay, sorry. Sometimes I feel like, which way do I want to go first? So, yeah, go with the vegetable, the easy one, right? So that way I can put on the side. So anytime if I want to use it, I can use that too. I am in California today. Was it yesterday was full moon? Was it today's a full moon? Does anybody know very well? I was not sure. Yesterday was a full moon, but today is a full moon. So this avocado we're gonna use for the sushi roll. So always nice to kind of slice it super thin. I think I shared some little trick. Some people love toro, which is like a fatty part of maguro, which is a tuna, and that's super pricey. And normally you cannot buy it anywhere unless you're on the sushi restaurant. So if you crave that one, this avocado with a little tiny bit of soy sauce, it tastes just like otoro. So, and then cheaper. So that's actually the way you can use that one. But that's not the purpose I'm using this avocado today. So simply like a sushi roll kind of goes with, because everybody like here is California roll. Does California roll popular in Japan? What do you think? Is a California roll? Yesterday was a full moon. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Ron. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, it was beautiful. But I didn't wear the contact lens last night, so I kind of see very blurry, but I can see very strong moon. So yes, there was a beautiful moon. So today is a super hot day. Sorry, there's so many different ways to take this. Okay, now it's mushi. What do I do? This mushi one again. Still using this one. I was gonna say something. I think regarding to avocado. Maybe I'll remember something. I just caught up the full moon's conversation. Okay, and so I'm making a sushi roll today. This is gonna be nice to, actually, I don't know how many of you going to work or somewhere and bring your own lunch box. And that would be a nice one to take. Yes. So I will do that. So this part is actually, if you want to make a fresh roll, of course, in the morning to take your work or whatever, and you just want to cut all the veggies. I think this is enough avocado. So, and then you can prep the veggies just like I'm doing now. And then you can make your own sushi roll the next morning. So let's do a little bit of onion one. The onion, one more thing I just remember. The onion is actually, it's nice to, let's actually clean up a little here. So we have a nice fresh avocado here. Let's have a nice little bit of clean top. So the other one you want to have is actually the crispy onion. So crispy onion will be also the great one. And normally I've done it so many times on this show, is actually not so many times. I think I cook myself so many times, but I did it with a filet mignon sushi, but today was not a filet mignon day. Today is not a beef day, so I was doing multiple different ones, yes. But that's also my signature dish, is very, very good too. Okay, I said no avocado. So, and then let's do with this, how much? If you just leave it a little bit, I think that would help. So I don't use all of it, just like this much is good. Just a kind of tiny bit of something. I think I have some idea. something when I cooking, actually I don't like, I kind of go with the flow. Depends on like how I cook the day or whatever. And then, but it's nice to have a little bit on the side here to put a little slice of onion. So you can, if you want to use it, it's right there. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. Right, so this will be, that's nice to give you a little crunch, and then also it's nice to have a little kind of fresh flavor in when you're eating sushi roll. So, okay, one more small slice. Okay, so just that. Since we're gonna make a sushi roll, anything you can make a little, keep it longer, bigger, wider, I think it's okay. So keep it that one. So that'll be some prepare for that. So let's leave it that. And then let's go to some lettuce. And this one is, I would say, this one actually you don't need to cut much, but just like wash it. And then just take the edge off. And you can just leave it like this much because size of this kind of match with this, right? So if you leave it that size, then that's perfect. So I don't need to cut anything, just get rid of a lot of water here and then leave it over here. So we can use that. Okay, so the veggie part is done. Yes, everybody doing good. So then let's go to the protein part. So protein part is the exciting part, and I think I want to start with shall we start with simple salmon? Salmon, basically, I just want to cook this salmon. And I would just like get all the salmon flavor back into under the plates, but mix it. So this one, we're just gonna basically cook it like, yeah, pan fry here. And so I'm just gonna put this one right here. And we're gonna do, this one is deep fried. So I'm gonna start putting like, oil is always takes me a little time. So, and then maybe I do a little, when we have a little time, we do have a little chopstick, how to use the chopsticks, if we have a little time. Okay, so then this one, simply, what kind of flavors? You know what, later we're gonna have a flavor. So I think that this one is just simply, just wanted to cook. So Japanese, we do have all the longer hashi. So this is for the, I'm gonna do this. So this one we simply cook, and we're gonna get rid of the, some people use like this salmon skin part, but I think today's my dishes, we're just gonna get rid of the bottom part, like the salmon skin. So we're not gonna use that. So basically we're just gonna cook right here. And okay, so they're cooking. At the same time, we have to multiple things. So, okay, don't let me forget my salmon is right there. You see my salmon right there? Salmon, okay. Yes. So next one is going to be, and I just had like a deep fried getting ready here. So next one, we're gonna make everybody's famous tonkatsu. Anybody had a tonkatsu called? The tonkatsu is normally used the pork, but I just like to use more chicken, so we're gonna do a chicken katsu. We're gonna make a fried chicken katsu here. So fried chicken katsu, you have to have panko, and you have to have an egg. And you grab the egg. You have to have an egg right here. So let's start cracking the egg here. And you need to have some flour. I hope I still have flour. I just forgot about bringing it here. Okay, so this is the egg right here. So we're gonna prep. Oops, forgot to take this things off. Okay, so we'll do a multitask. The most of the time takes the time to kind of roll in the sushi part and put some flavors and everything. So yeah, so you don't see that part is cooking, but we'll stay right here. Today the camera, oops, I lost the eggshell. So we need this one, and let's look for that. So this one simply, I'm cooking right here, just salmon. So we're gonna use for sushi roll. we're just cooking right there. And I'm just looking for some flour. I hope, okay, I think. Okay, I forgot. I totally forgot about the flowers. I didn't pay attention to flowers, and then I realized I don't have a flower. So if you don't have a flower, don't worry. There's always another things in the house. So this one, get ready for that, because I need a panko, and this panko and an egg, and I need a flour. So I found the other items. We're gonna use that. And let me flip this salmon. Okay, let me flip this salmon. So this salmon is we want a fully cooked one because we're gonna mix something. So let's put it here. Hold on, now it's okay. And this is all, so we need to hurry up. So what I found is buttermilk pancake mix. It's gonna be, this works good all the time. I use it so many times. Not the chocolate chip one though, just like the regular one. Oh, I'm sorry. My alarm going on. Okay, I knew this would happen. Somehow anytime I cook that fish here, alarm going off. So hopefully that alarm will be going by. Okay, now it's going, right? I know, my alarm is super sensitive alarm. I do have, yes. So that takes care of like 3 minutes. So yeah, just even cooking the salmon, they don't like this fish here. So this one, we're gonna use as a flour a little bit here. And sometimes it's nice has a tiny bit of sweetness in there. Okay, so once you get prepared for this one, yeah. I think this is the second time I got alarm going on. Oh. Now this chicken, kind of afraid to, I was talking so much, so I just turned off that little bit of oil. So this chicken, you want to have a paper towel, and it's kind of like nice to kind of get rid of the little liquid thing here, and then you want to cut like a little thin layer. And you can get rid of it even like a little fat here. And then you can cut some little thinner. So we can cook right away. So one goes just like that. And then I can even do, can I cut one more or half of it? I think I can. I'll do half of this way. I do half of this way. Okay, half and a half and a half. And then this one, I'll get rid of more liquid here. And then cutting the small pieces, like a just thin layer. That'll be the way. You can kind of slice into. Let me get rid of that. Okay, I think I'm still good for my salmon. Okay, so this way, just like you can cut even like this, but it's kind of thin. If you're cutting like a little thicker, just put some little layer here, and so make sure cook it inside too. Okay, so then I'll cut more here. Okay, and then I think one more this way. There you go. this is actually nice. It's easy to cook. This is a little thick, so I like to get some layer here so it's easy to cook. Okay, so this part is done. And now you can put some flavors, salt or something, but we're gonna adding up some other flavor later. So this is cooking for salmon. So this one, instead of prepping, and I'm gonna use this one back into here. I'm gonna put this one for that. It's a lot of preparation to making a lot of Japanese sushi roll. Okay, so this one goes first step goes to this buttermilk pancake mix goes right here, and then egg goes here, and then you go to the panko at the end. So if it's a thin, it's easy to make it, so make a nice one. So this will be the ready to go, right? First one. Let's do all of it. I think by the time I'm doing this, I think my salmon should be done. So 1, 2, and this one. Okay, so second one, and the third one. So again, if you like to, Japanese dishes, we don't use the garlic. So as you can see, if this was another Italian food or something, I might use some garlic or something, but I'm not using it. I'm just gonna do a simple way. Super simple way. Let me see. This way. Okay. That. So it's all getting ready for this. And the panko, you can buy so many different panko, but if you can find that Japanese panko, it's like there's no flavors, but it also has I would say very light, nice, crispy. That would make a big difference when you do fried. So if you can find it, that'll be a great one. Okay, so put it this. Okay, I don't want to burn my salmon, right? So let me check. Okay. Salmon sometimes takes the time. I'm gonna go slow heating and cooking. Okay, here you go. Okay, so one more batch. Good things, alarm went off. Otherwise you hear that. I'm so sorry, the big noise for the alarm, but I don't know, that was maybe like 3 minutes or something. Yeah, I don't know why it's so sensitive. I guess this alarm doesn't like the fish smell. Okay, so, and then this is the last piece. Okay, and goes here. This is the last one too. It's done. And then goes here. See, the perfect. See, I didn't measure the panko, but kind of goes with the perfect. Okay, here you go. This is a little thicker one, but hopefully. So this needs to be ready to do that. And let me wash my hands. And then we can do making some katsu, chicken katsu first. Then we'll go from there. And we're not gonna use the hand, but I think it's nice to wash hands all the time. So let me wash my hands here. And I think that's a good time. Oh, one thing I forgot is when you before cooking the salmon, I wanted to marinate with the wine. I just marinated with a little bit of wine. I just realized I just saw the wine there. So normally, like any like a Japanese cooking one, I like to use more like a sake versus wine. It has like, I don't know, up to Japanese good flavors. Okay. Okay, so this is ready. So we're gonna use this board later. So I think let's keep it clean. Actually, we're not gonna use this one. We're not gonna use this one. So this is done. Okay, so now time to cooking this one, but time to check my salmon. Where's my salmon? Okay, for the salmon dishes, so I'm gonna put it here. Okay, we're gonna get some and then turn back on this wide one. Okay, I think it's ready. Now it's ready, and the pretty like salmon gets a lot of like what do I say? I would say a lot of oil. So I really like to have. Let's get some little paper towel, and then take this nice beautiful salmon, but we're not gonna use that, and just put it here for now. We're not gonna use any. Put it here for now. Let's see. Everything goes here, and take off all the parts. Okay. I think my cats will love this leftover. Yes. I think he's coming down to smelling this one. I guess this is okay. I guess it's not that much. I thought I would have a lot of oil, but I guess not. So I'm gonna put it back. Put it back here, and then last piece is put it. Yeah, take off that. This. Okay. So this is my leftover for the cat. Cat or dog, whichever the one. Okay, so I guess this was not necessary. Okay, so this one we're just gonna making. Can you see that? Okay, can you see? Okay, and I'm making like Japanese sushi roll today. Barefoot in the kitchen is cute. Thank you so much. I know. It's hot here. And you know what happened? My slippers is actually my dog is hiding as my slippers all the time. So yes. Okay, your cats love that too. Cooked salmon. I know, and that is such a treat. Okay, so this one, I think I checked before, but I don't think we have a bone. But you just never know. So when you braid it here, and it's hot, so we just want to get it cool here. Oh, I see. I just saw one. Okay. So that is the purpose to finding your bone here to make sure you have it. That was not a bone. So to make sure. We don't have. I don't think so. Right? Do you see? Do you see the bone? Oh, I saw it. I saw one right there. Okay. You need a good. Oh, I just saw some too. But we're gonna check. We're gonna check multiple times to make sure. So that'll be not a good. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, then don't let me forget, I was just turning on the heat. So, okay, we'll continue to look suspicious bone here, but I don't think so. Yeah, and this needs to be a cool down, and we're gonna use this. But before I start putting a flavor, I really like to make sure I don't have nothing, no bone here. Okay. Sometimes it looks, but this looks like too. Okay. My kids always ask, "Is this has a bone?" And I said no. And then later when he started eating, they said, "Here you go, little bone." So, okay. So is that okay? Oh, Yeah, more you mix it, the more you're gonna find it. Okay, but I think time to start doing my chicken katsu. So, yeah, it's good. Okay, so let's leave it this. I like to cool it down here. And I'll show you how to adding more stuff. But now, I just feel like I saw some one things. Okay, yeah, one more thing. There you go. Yeah, more you mix, more you find, right? I should do before I put it on. Okay, I think that's good. Very nice salmon. I just find it, just touch it. Okay, so, okay, we're gonna see more when we put it on. Is this the one? Okay, add a little more. Okay, so this one needs to be cooling down a little bit, and we're gonna have a flavor here. So let's leave it here, and then let's start doing this one. So this one simply we're gonna fry. So we need to. And I just realized I just run out somehow. I don't know, everything's run out here today. Did I cook the whole salmon? Not today. I just cooked like three fillet was left over. So I just cooked that one. Okay, so the oil needs to be super hot, and you need to get ready for actually I don't need this one, but I need to get some paper towel. So we're just gonna put in this one for the hot oil here. And again, super thin will be good. Super thin one like this. So let's start cooking this. Maybe I'll put two small ones. And this one also, thanks so much for joining the team. Nice and like a crispy one too. So hold on one second, I'll be right back to get some pinto. Okay, so I don't know why. I thought that like something ran out. Okay, thanks so much for following. Thanks so much for joining. Oh my god, I just realized this paper towel. Somebody was playing with this paper towel. Okay. Okay, so just cooking this. I just need some paper towel to, I think I'm gonna use it here. So this is the final product here. Okay. Put it this. Yeah, making a sushi is a little taking a time. Kind of prepping for a lot of stuff takes some time, but once you put it in the mouth, you're gonna love it. So put it here, and that's gonna be the one we're making here. We'll keep it here. Okay, so we're gonna put it. I want to wait a little bit. I think it's still good. Okay, so at the same time, let's finishing up with this one. I'm frying the chicken katsu right now. Chicken and a panko. This is what I'm frying right now. And now all the product coming. So this one, we're gonna do some. So this is a fish. So I like to go with. You can go the many different directions. You can do mayo with this, but I like to have a little more like a Japanese kind of flavor since we have a lettuce and we have the avocado. Then I kind of like to go. That's why I brought some this yuzu flavor. But also you don't need to have all the same flavor either. If you want to have more different flavors. So I would say maybe one of this, some of this. Can put some small container. Maybe this is like one serving. Like one serving, one sushi roll. Put it here. That's pretty good. So one serving can be a different flavor. So instead of putting up, you can put a flavor on a sushi rice. But I like to have this. Oh, this is so nice with a yuzu flavor. Yuzu is such a nice smell. Like if you never smell the yuzu, it's kind of like It's not the lemon, but it's a lemon and a lime and a kind of like more nice aroma flavor. It's super popular one. Yuzu, oh, thank you so much. So I put a yuzu here. And that would kind of take off also if you don't like the fish flavor. This will take away that kind of flavors. Yeah, so, and then mix, oh, did I have that? You know. And then mix. And then if you like, and you can taste a little bit to see. Little tasting. Is this a bone? No, that's not a bone. When I start looking for the bone, everything looks like a bone. Okay. And then I feel like I need to adding a little bit more, but I hear something to start to flip here at the same time. So where's my long chopsticks? We're gonna flip this. A little bit more. I'm making some chicken cuts on the back. At the same time, we have to do multitask to make everything happen. Otherwise, taking a longer process. So, yes, sushi, Mexican, Japanese infusion. Oh, that's okay. You try that sushi, the Mexican one. Yeah. So you be like whichever the country you're from, you can add on the sushi rice. Then you can add on your favorite food from your own country. I think that's, you know, doesn't need to be always like a raw fish or something. So this yuzu flavor, I like that, and a little bit more. So I'm gonna adding a little bit more yuzu flavor, and then I'm gonna adding a little bit in here, little wasabi. That would just have a nice little kicks to make sure you mix really good. Otherwise, one bite of the somewhere has a strong kicks of the wasabi. Even like when you make a tuna sandwich, mixed with the mayonnaise with the wasabi is really good. I don't know if you tried that way. It's really, really good. Yeah. Oh, that was a restaurant. Okay, found in the. Okay, yes. You want to be creative. Okay, I think. Oh, that's so good. So good. This goes with a little green onion too. Okay, so this is ready. So you don't want to put too much. We're gonna get one. It's ready. Okay, so now this one is nice and ready. So we're gonna cool down right here. And at the same time, since we're gonna start doing that, I'm gonna finish this second batch. Second one too, so we'll keep going, making a progress. Okay, so I think this one, this part of the sushi one is done, and then I leave it something so you can mix with some like more like chili flavors in here and a soy sauce base. That may be really good too. So just kind of experience, right? So I'm gonna save this one for a little later here. And then like now let's start setting up for the sushi rolling part. And that part is the most important things about sushi is actually sushi rice. If the sushi rice is okay, like sushi rice itself is like too soft or like too much overpowered with the vinegars, too much sugary or too much like less flavors, or like warm sushi rice, you know, so then that's not good. So that's why Japanese sushi chef taking a long time to learning how to make a perfect sushi rice. Yeah. So that's how Japanese people especially take a look at the sushi restaurant to see, okay, if sushi rice is not good, that restaurant is not good. Okay, so put in a cutting board here, and then you're gonna put this right here, going this way. Put it this way, okay? And then you're gonna have a nori, which is this one, and you have to decide which one you're gonna make. So I'm gonna make a two kind of one since we have that much time. If I have all day long, then I have a very fast, right? So sometimes my brain thinking Japanese and English and both come in the mouth at the same time and have like crosser accent. Okay, anyway, so yeah. So I have a multiple one. That's part of it. It's like a filet mignon sushi is great too. But nori is actually need to be crisp. Otherwise it doesn't taste good. So this one is super nice, fresh and crisp. So if it's not like that, your nori is like a little saggy or something, whatever, then all you need to do is like if you have a gas stove, turn the heat on and put this nori on the, kind of over the things, and then it's getting a crispy back, hopefully. So that's happened. So this nori is like this. I think I got this little, this is not gonna be good, so let's passing on this one. Let's have a, I hope I didn't tear all of it. Okay, you wanna pick the nice one that didn't tear, which comes from, oh, I saw like a lot of tears. So careful when you're taking this one off. So then we're gonna have, there's a two part, right? There's a shiny part and not a shiny part. It's up to you, your sushi roll, but normally the shiny parts goes on the bottom. Shiny part. And then they have a line here. So line goes to more this way, right? Line need to be like this way. It's like this kind of line going on. So then make sure this everything is goes in alignment. Okay, so that's the one. And at the same time, time to flip. Time to flip this. So, and then sushi rice. So sushi rice is already nice and cold. So let me taste this one. And sometimes when you put the sushi, and you can use a sushi rice vinegar. It already has everything in it. If you don't have it, you can have a vinegar like this. Vinegar and mix with a little bit of sugar and put it like a mix really well and taste it, and whatever the your flavor is, that sugar amount, then that's a good one. The vinegar should be in like when the rice is hot, not that rice is cold. Like when the rice is super hot, then that's the time you put it in that vinegar. And you definitely don't want to overpower the sushi like a vinegar flavor. So this one, you don't want to put too much rice either. So you're gonna put in, it's nice to kind of using in the hands too. But let's use it this one for now. So put it like, because when you roll, the sushi rice goes everywhere. So I would normally open a little bit on the front space, even at the end too. Then adding up a little more here. Okay. Adding more this. So this is gonna squish and kind of squeeze out, the more rice goes everywhere. So I think this should be this way, this way. Okay, is that even? Okay, so leave it this way, and then I think the chicken is done, so let's take this one out. Put it here. And since we have everything, let's finish with the third one here. Done. Now it's done. Let's do the salmon version. Is actually let's put the main one first. So this is actually all the mix with the yuzu flavor, ponzu flavor, has a wasabi in it too. If you love wasabi, this is what you can do. You can even put the wasabi in here, then start rolling. that you can do, but you know, some people like it, some people don't like it, so I'm just put it here. So I'm gonna put in this salmon in the amount I got, just the whole amount. Put in here. You don't want to put it in everywhere because we're gonna roll. So we'll put it here, salmon right here, and you don't want to even put it too much too. But maybe when I explain this, I know I'm gonna miss sometimes too. So, and then you're gonna put some little nice onion. Put it here. Leave it here. It's gonna be a nice crunchies when you eat that sushi roll. Depends on how much you wanna put it here. And I like the avocado here. Put avocado on the side here. Put a nice avocado here. And I like avocado, so put it in here. A little more here. Okay, and then one more thing. I like this crispy onion. So crispy onion goes well, but before you put in a crispy onion, so if anything, I want to add in some flavor here, but you can also dip it into the soy sauce at the end. So I think at the point, because I already marinated the sushi, this one with the yuzu flavor, so I don't think I want to add in any more sweetness anymore, not even soy sauce. Although I like to have a little more yuzu flavor here, so what I normally do is keep it this one, and with a spoon, so leave the yuzu flavor here. This is the ponzu, and then you're gonna add in a little bit. Scrape with a spoon and tiny bit on the top, not too much, because if you put too much, the rice is gonna be soggy too. But I just want to have a touch base of this avocado, has a little flavor. Okay, and then I feel like I'm making a little bigger one. Then this crispy onion. So I'm gonna put this crispy onion, put it in here at the top. Oh, look at that. Okay, nice and crispy onion. So, wait, hold on, let me put that. I'm doing a multitask, so let me flip this one. Let me flip to my last piece of this. And put that one. Okay. This too is ready. So I'm gonna do that one second. Okay. Okay, so you're ready to roll. Who's ready to roll? Okay. You have the okay. Okay, so this one you have to go over. So you have to focus. I don't know. Hopefully I can do. And you kind of. Sometimes I use some chopsticks. I use this fork, so you can use a chopstick or something. So this needs to be. I think I maybe made a too big one, but let's see. I'm gonna go hold it. Once you go right here, not can you see? Not all the way, and you're just gonna kind of like get some little one things going on here. See? And then I know I squeezed out. This was a little too much. Then I'm gonna roll here. Then go back, and I even had the little things going on, and it has already liquid coming in. So I just need to wipe it off this one. Otherwise, okay. And then you're gonna go roll one more time, nice way, and because it has a yuzu in the thing. See? So this will be the first one. Yes, first one. Okay. If you're a lazy person, this will be your lunch. You're just gonna wrap it this one. Take off this one, or even having this one, so you don't break anything. Wrap the whole thing so you can take to your work. You can reveal it, you can eat down. That'll be like burrito style, but that's your lunch. But if you're a nice one, nice decoration, we'll do a nice one. So this one, we're just gonna leave it here. Oh, squeeze out. Let me see. Let me eat that part with a little squeeze out. Mmm. So good. It's so good. Well, I might put some little bit too much liquid. Yeah? But it tastes so good. Okay, so this one, let's leave it on a plate. So we can cut it later. So keep it this way, that way. And now, it's almost ready. So I started making a little mess. So gonna back to the second round. So let's clean up a little bit here. Let's clean up this one. Okay, get ready for next one. So the next one, same concept. That I had this chicken, these two chicken, two beautiful, nice fried chicken. Just right now, we're just gonna put it. This is a little too big, so I'm gonna cut it. So let's put it here. But I need to put the rest of the chicken ready. I'm gonna put it in here. Then that is done. This one here, down, put it up right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut this chicken when? I think we should cut now, but I think I want to put on the side here. So let's keep it like there's no liquid, but have the liquid a little bit to make sure it's all dry. Okay, let's go the second one. Second one is, so next, first one is the salmon, and second one goes to the chicken katsu. Chicken katsu sushi roll. Does anybody ever had a chicken katsu sushi roll? I don't think so. That'll be my creation. Hidemino sushi roll, chicken katsu sushi roll is my creation. Okay, so then put the same concept here, put a nori, and then put in the rice. The sushi rice and then chicken katsu goes well, yes. That goes very, very well. So we're gonna put it here. And again, if you put it too much rice, it's gonna squeeze out. But if it's too less, then you cannot make a sushi roll. So we're gonna put it like nice and even here. Okay, put it here. Can you see? Okay. You can use a little bit like putting the water in your hands. I try to have less liquid on here. Okay, that's good. Put a little more. Putting more here. And this is the way, like if you don't like the raw fish, or like sometimes like eating the raw fish is very I would say very risky. That means like if it's not fresh one, it's not good. You want it to have like, if you're gonna eat a like a sushi roll, you gotta have a sashimi grade fish. And a lot of time I guess some people are not even sashimi grade, and they maybe selling the kind of, they're just eating as a roll. So it's very important to have a sashimi grade fish to eat. That's the only fish we eat. It's not like Japanese people, we eat any kind of raw fish. No, we only eat a fresh one. And then the professional people said this is like a sashimi you should eat now. So normally if I go to the supermarket in Japan, if I buy the sashimi, I'll have to eat that today. Latest will be tomorrow lunch, but that's about it because the freshness. So yeah, so they need to have like right there, and you gotta eat the same day. That's about it. Okay, so okay, I think this is nicely done. Okay, next batch is, next one is so this has a sushi flavor, sushi rice. So nice and crunch one. This crunchy, I think it's gonna go really well with this crunchy onion. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. I forgot about the lettuce. But let me put some lettuce first. So romaine lettuce. So we're gonna put the romaine lettuce. This is a little too big. So a little too big. So one romaine lettuce right there. right there. And then marinates. I'm gonna have this big chicken is too big, so you cannot roll it. So I will cut it in half. Maybe half? Yeah, I think half should be good. So cutting this way. See? So this way, you see the nice, amazing, crispy part, and you put it here. This will be so awesome. And then I still like to have a little crunch. You know, I was gonna use the bacon. The bacon, probably we just run out of time. I have a bacon here. I think the things I wanna do, the really super crispy bacon, and then put on to like that salmon part. But we just run out of time. So if you like to try that, you can do that too. And it still get some little crispy onion here. Not a crispy onion, but the red onion has some good flavor. Put it here. So I always like nice fresh flavor with some chicken, crispy one. Now, what are we gonna do for the sauce? The sauce will be, that will be this tonkatsu sauce. Will be very ideal. And if you like to adding some mustard, this goes with the mustard, is really good. So I'm trying to, so this one you're gonna put into on top like this. Sushi rice has already little sweeter flavors there, and you don't need to put too much, but just about that. Yeah. And if you want to protect this flavor, you can even add into one more lettuce on top of it, so that would cover up the whole thing. Should I do you feel like more lettuce? Do you feel like this is good? Are you more veggie person, or you're like a not veggie person? I like to eat a lot of vegetable, so I'm kind of debating what should I do. But I think if I put the lettuce here, I think when I roll that would be too much. So I think I'm gonna go with that. You agree? Okay, so now this need to be okay. Oh, like this. So tuck into this, like leave it like a quarter at the edge. Why? Because then you can put it like it's kind of glue stick. The rice is kind of glue stick. You kind of roll it. Oh, I know this is gonna be so good. And you kind of like bring it back and just get the more shape going on. It's get the little tighting inside and just kind of roll it. So if you're a lazy person, this is your lunch. You can bring it just like that. And it opens up at the lunchtime. That's your lunch. So, okay, this will be so awesome. Time to eat now. Look at this, beautifully done. Crispy chicken katsu. Who would like to eat? You can call the number to deliver this one. Okay, so now, when you're cutting this, because there's a sushi rice inside, it's very hard to cut it. So, you need to have the knife. I'm gonna turn off this one. Knife is, sorry, that was noisy, isn't it? But you need to have a knife is super, like, sometimes the knife can be like put in like a hot heat. So it gets like very, nothing like moisture. So, but this will be good. So get rid of like the edge part normally. So then let's take this edge part. Okay, ooh, this was, okay. Whoa, look at that. That is awesome. See, so I'm gonna taste this one before I put it on. So this one you can put on the soy sauce and wasabi too, but also I like the dipping into the sauce. I just put like a tonkatsu sauce here. First, maybe let's do without eating. Well, let me just taste just like that. Eat it. So we say itadakimasu before we eat. So let me try this. This is a big piece. So, Did you hear my crispy sounds? It's so good, so good. So I don't think I needed more sauce on this one. It's a sushi rice, goes really well with this tonkatsu. Let me have another bite. This is amazing. It's all the crispy. I do care about the flavor, but also goes in my mouth with the nice and crispy sounds. I don't know, because I like the music. The sounds in my head, it's so important too when I'm chewing something. So when I chew, you hear the sounds of the lettuce, sounds of the onion, and then the sounds of this crispy chicken goes all together and then make a nice harmony. And that's amazing. So you can see the inside like that. So what you need to do is cut it nicely here. This is very good, this one. Should I leave it like this and take a photo? that'll be interesting photo on the 2 roll. Or I would cut it here. Maybe I'll cut it. And again, like each time you have to kind of like, I don't have much time, but each time it's already sticky sushi rice, so you have to kind of either wash it and clean up, put in more water or something. Yeah, and then just cut it one more time. Nicely. Very, very good. I wish you are here. I wish you all here have a couple bites. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this one. See the combination? So, sorry. I'm so sorry you cannot eat this. See, this is a beautiful one, so you can put a nice decoration. And so let me finish the cutting this. I will have to try the other one too. So you can cut a little bigger size on this one because it has this fresh chicken katsu goes in like this. It's amazing. I think I'm gonna cut it one more here. Okay. See the beautifully done here. And then at the edge, go like this. See, this is nice and beautifully done with this one part. So, and this is my leftover stuff. Okay, let's cut the other one too, the salmon one. Salmon one is a lot of stuff in there too. It's more softer inside. So you just need to be careful cutting. So I'm just gonna cutting the edge off. And this will be the salmon. Oh, look at that one, the salmon and avocado and then all the crispy onion, everything. Did I taste this one? Oh, I haven't tasted. Okay, let me taste this one. So, itadakimasu. Amazing. It's so good. It's so nice to have 2 different flavors. One tastes more like a Japanese flavor with the salmon. The inside goes like that. And the other one is like more like, I don't know, I would say chicken katsu, so Americanized food. So, but both go super well. So you can cut it half here, and then put it on the side. Cut it another one, put on the side. So this way has a sushi roll. So this is, see, beautifully done. Isn't that amazing? Nice crispy one, has a nice touch with the yuzu flavor of the salmon and avocado, and they both has the red onion, and this one has what's called crispy onion, and this one has a little touch of wasabi and yuzu flavor. This one has a tonkatsu flavor. It's so good. See, and this would be like, I don't know, $25? No, $30. No, $40. $40. No, $30. No, $40. $40. Okay, so I just want to say I'm gonna go ahead to eat. So thank you so much for joining today. I do appreciate it. Sorry if I missed some of your comments. But I just want to teach everything, so how to cook this one. It's just like a be you, so you can changing up whatever you like on there. And again, like if you like adding more Mexican flavor here, or if you like to do some Greek flavor here, or if you like to do French flavor with a cream and something, you can do that too. So be adventure. and you can make your own flavor. You can have your own creation. So tastes amazing, looks amazing, and thank you so much. You're amazing. So I just want to say thank you so much. It's been successful. Now time to eat. Time to eat for me. So I will say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining. Before you get off, please follow this account, and I'll be back next week at the same time. So put it in a calendar. I will see you. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want me to cook some other flavors of the food, it's normally what I do is depends on the weather, it depends on how I feel about it. I crave something the day before, and then a menu comes. So that's kind of like goes with my craving. Is the one you're gonna see. So yes, so that's gonna be it. So thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next week again. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the amazing week too. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, I touched the wrong thing. Sorry. Sorry. I touched the wrong thing. Oh, no. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Sorry. I need to see that. I think this is the one. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a great day.